What's up, everybody? DGTPR here today to review the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Allfather Waves Thor figure, and take a real quick look at the box. You got the Marvel Legends right there. You got the Avengers Initiative symbol right there. This is the only figure. This is one out of the two figures that have that symbols right here and right here. Other than and right here, other than Hawkeye. Then you got Thor on the side right there, and then right there, and then you got the Avenger symbol there, and then of course Avengers right there. Then it says Thor, the Norse god of thunder, crushes evil with his hammer. Then you got a picture of Thor right there, the other figures on the wave right there, and then a picture of the Allfather right there. Now I'll crack this baby open and we'll take a quick look at him. Now real quick, he comes with the right leg to the Allfather right here. And now this certain Thor figure may not be of high want from a long-time Marvel collection or Marvel Legend collectors, because I believe this is a mold that they've been using since the dawn of time. But I mean, not really, but they've been using this mold for a very long time. And so if you're not a particular fan of this look and you don't plan on getting all the Build-A-Figure figures and you're a long-time person, you probably won't get this. But if you're new like me, and I don't have a Thor figure, then this was a must-have because it's a cool look for Thor. I think it's one of the cool looks that I've seen from the older figures, and obviously I am collecting all the Allfather figures, so it was a must-get. Now we'll take a closer look at it. I raised my tripod up because this is a massive figure, and he has a real cool helmet right here. You can see it's real nice detailed up in there. You got some lightning bolts etched in there. Real clean paint, real clean wash on there, especially up in the wings. Real clean, nice detailed, like so. And then even with his face, you got some pretty nice, mean looking sculpt in there with his frown, and then got some good wrinkles and some nice bright blue eyes and some pretty good eyebrow paint in there, and those eyes look pretty clean, from what I can tell. Yeah, the eyes look pretty clean in there. Might have been a little bit too big of pupils, and you got some dots right in here, and you got a nice little point right here if you can see, and then on the back you got some more lightning right there, and then goes into the black. Then you got this nice red cape, which has some darker red up in here if you can tell. I don't know if you can tell, and some lighter red. Then you got a pretty just black body with some blue probably string in there or rope, and then brown rope right here. Then you got his cape, the things that hold his cape in right here. Don't know what you would want to call those. And then you got a pretty decent looking flesh tone on him. Kind of bright, but what can you do? And then you got brown right here, and a movable piece where you put Mjolnir or whatever, Mjolnir or whatever, the Meow sword, if you know. Then you got some nice black and silver in here. It looks pretty well done. I mean, you got some black over here on where the silver should have been, but this leg right here looks real clean, so that's not too big, and you see it around. And same with the back right there. Then you got some leather filling plastic right here on the feet with some brown, and that's painted very well. And then down on the silver, that's also painted well. So overall, not a bad painted figure, and obviously it's a tried and true sculpt that they've been using for a long time. Now with this back piece and with everything else, you're not going to get any back and forth on the head, and you're going to get just a little side to side like so. And for the arms, you're going to get up to about here because of the cape. You're going to get out to here, and then you're going to get upper arm rotation, and then you're going to get single jointed elbow. You're going to get wrist rotation, and then back and forth. And same with this arm. You're going to up, out, right there, single elbow, back, forth, and circle around. You don't get much of an ab crunch with this guy because he's so massive. You can see, I mean, it's a decent ab crunch, not really much though. Then not much back because of his cape. You do get a swivel though that will be hindered by the cape as well. And then you get not very good leg up because of these pieces right here. I mean, you can kind of force it up, but it's not that much. And then you get double jointed knees, which I will warn you to be careful because these to me feel kind of flimsy here in the connecting joints. So if you're not being careful with them, that you could probably damage them and maybe even rip them off, and then you're not going to get any calf rotation, but you are going to get up and down on the foot, and I believe no ankle pivot. Is that right? No ankle pivot? Yep, doesn't look like you get any ankle pivot because of the boot right there. It doesn't look like it allows you to get any, so you just get back and forth. But he does, I mean, for being a huge figure, he does stand pretty well on his own. I was surprised when I first stanced him that he stands pretty good on his own. Now for accessories, you're going to get Milner right here, and I believe this is probably, from what I've been told, this is probably one of the better looking Milners. It looks like it's real nice washed and stuff, and you can see it has some nice detail in there. And it would have been nice if they would have gave you the etching in there of whoever holds this hammer will have the power of Thor, whatever it says. And then you got some in here. I feel like the lines could have been a little more detailed, but not. And then it would have been nice if they would have given you like a piece of leather or something for this, but what can you do? And then you got this sword right here, which it's kind of a bummer that they didn't give it that same wash effect that they did with the hammer, because it kind of just doesn't go with the figure at all because of how plastic looking it is. Now, I believe he holds the hammer without any problem, like so. Not going to go anywhere. And I don't think the sword, I mean, the sword looks a little hard for him to hold. And maybe the sword might go with the Build-A-Figure, I am not sure. Maybe it shows on the back of the box. No, it doesn't go with the sword or the figure, but the way they have him holding it on the box is kind of like this, which is kind of weird if it doesn't really go in his hand. Maybe if you heat the hand up and expand it out a little bit, it'll go in there. But you would think they'd have a way that he'd be able to hold it. Maybe if you, yeah, I guess you can pop it in there, but it doesn't feel as natural. Now overall, like I said, this is a tried and true figure. It's a figure that, it's a mold that they've been using for years. As it's been my first Thor figure, I mean, I really like it. I'd give it probably an 8.9 out of 10 for being a big figure. It has pretty, I mean, it has pretty decent articulation. I mean, I would rather want double jointed elbows, but hey, I mean, what can you do? It's an old mold, and maybe if they ever remold Thor, we will get double jointed elbows. You never know. But like I said, it's my first Thor. I like it. I like the look of Thor. I mean, it reminds me of kind of, I don't know, God, I'm having a total blank if it is the God of Thunder look. I don't think it is, especially because you would think they would just give him the cut off arm, but it kind of reminds me of kind of like Ultimate Comics, Ultimate's Thor, but I don't think that's right either. But I do like the look. I mean, I like the silver in here and stuff. I think it makes him real stand out, and obviously he's huge, so I mean, he's going to stand out nonetheless. So I really like this figure. Is it a must-buy? Yes, if you want all the Allfather figure parts, then yes, he's a must-buy. Or if you've never had a Thor before, this is a perfect point, in my opinion, for you to start. If you're a long-time collector, then I could reasonably understand why you would skip on him. Thank you guys for watching. Next up is the Allfather review. If you're watching this in chronological order, this is the last review of my Marvel Legends series for the Allfather series. And thank you guys for watching, man. I hope you liked the video. Always subscribe. Please like, comment, share, comment, tell me what you guys think. Thank you like this. I hope you're liking my figure reviews. It's the newer thing that I've started doing to my channel. I hope you like them. I mean, I've gotten some pretty good views out of them. And thank you guys so much. Follow me on social media. That's at DGTPOR on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. That's DGTPOR. If you search it, it'll come right up. Or you can click in the links below. Thank you guys for watching. DGTPOR out.